everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Blade Chimera. As you recall in the last one, we went through the opening, took on our first Titanic demon, found this demon Lux that was attached to that dark dragon, bonded with her, and made our way back to HQ after exploring the area. And something had happened on our call with Satomi towards the end there. When we got here, we found out that demons had invaded the town. So let's go see what's going on in Central now, our HQ. Shin, you're back. Thank goodness. Satomi, what the hell happened? A demon attack. Thankfully the Union fought them off, but not without injuries. Now the town is crawling with demons. Damn, never a dull moment. Lord Bale wants to talk to you. He's up in the conference room on the 3rd floor. The Archpriest, he wants to speak with me? Oh, and by the way, that sword on your back? That's a hover saber, right? I didn't know you used one. Yeah, I picked this one up outside. Let's just say I got a little attached. Shin, what did I tell you about picking up items outside? You're not allowed to bring them inside unless they've gone through inspection. Sorry. Do me a favor and mark it as approved, please. Fine. So, that's an interesting thing considering we found 3 different melee weapons out there that we were using. He breaks that rule quite a bit, it seems. So here's where the rest of the operators are. Some of our servers went down because of the demon attack. We're communicating by way of pen and paper for now. Sounds like a hassle. It's not that bad, actually. Us operators are trained for this kind of emergency so that Venators like you are free to focus on your job. So there's what our job title is. We are a Venator, and they are the people. There's our 5th puzzle piece, by the way. The Venators are the people that go out and take out the demons. And as you can see, Satomi, who's also an operator, doesn't have a hat. We will find out why she doesn't wear a hat like the rest of them later on. And down here, this is where you buy weapons. This is where you buy weapons and equipment and some other things. So what do we got? This is where you can buy guns. This is where you can buy guns and equip, essentially. But right now, the person isn't here that we do that with. To our left here, this is the bathroom. There's a donut here for our HP restoring item. All the way out the bottom here in this little alcove is another $200. 2 very good reasons to explore, some more money and another restorative. Here is another Venator. Sir Vicar, I heard the news. You killed a Titanic demon all by yourself, Faye. That's amazing. Wait, what's that? When did you start using a hover saber, Sir Vicar? Ah, right, this thing. I just tried it and, well, it felt right, I guess. That's crazy, I have to say. It looks good on you, Sir Vicar. Still, I've never seen one like this. Is it a newer model? Yeah, you could say that. So after talking to someone, once they have the check over their head, that means you've gone through all the dialogue with them. And down here, on the opposite side, we have a turmeric extract. And as you can see from the look of this place, this is like the sleeping quarters. There's a bunch of little like sleep tubes with pillows and sheets in them. Some of them are closed with people in them. So that's money and 2 items here that are worth exploring the area for. Over here to the left, this is the hospital wing / recovery room. By the way, these guys are essentially cleaners. You don't necessarily hear that, but you can tell from what they're doing and what you see them doing throughout the building that they're the ones that keep everything clean and sanitized. Here's another Vicar. It was just so sudden. Demons started pouring in like an avalanche. How did they manage to get in? The headquarters of the Holy Union is secured with a sealed airlock. It should be impossible to get in unless someone inside kept the doors open. And here we have a doctor. A fair few Venators were injured. Thankfully, most were minor injuries. They'll recover and be back to fighting in no time, I assure you. So while I'm on the topic, as I mentioned the cleaners that were in that room, let me come back here because there is one sitting here in the entryway that we can talk to. Gotta keep the place tidy and clean. Don't want monks here growing in and attracting demons. So yeah, essentially they keep everything clean and sanitized and free from anything that could grow and attract demons or anything else that they don't want in here, like mold and mushrooms and fungus. Okay, there's another bathroom, or that could be the same one. And up here, this is where we gotta go to the left though, but let's explore the right. This is obviously like a place for worship, where priests come to go, or where priests talk to the masses and civilians can come to pray and listen to lectures. His Holiness said that as long as he's here, the demons won't dare attack us. His is the word of God. I have no doubts that he will keep us safe. I went out for a prayer and then the demons attacked. Now I can't get home. My husband and child, I'm so worried about them. Please, sir, rid the town of these demons so I can go home. And if we come here, and this section of the worship area is another $200. Sorry if I'm still talking kind of fast. I'm trying to slow it down as we do these. So now we'll head over to the right and continue with the story. So the one dressed purple in the different robe there is Lord Baal. You there, can't you see we're in a meeting? Be gone with you. Easy now, that is none of your concern. I am the one who called him here. Your Holiness, forgive me for my rudeness. Come closer, Shin. I hear you exterminated a Titanic demon. Well done, my child. The world is a safer place, thanks to you. You're too kind, Lord Baal. It was my pleasure to be of service. Yes, speaking of service, I have a new task that is, I believe, well suited to your skills. Can I count on you? It was my pleasure. If it's for the good of mankind, there's no task I won't do. As you are aware, demons are infesting our town. What is worse, Titanic demons far stronger than the one in Cosmo Town have appeared. Let me guess, you're asking me to defeat the rest of these Titanic demons. I knew you were a clever one. Report to Saito and begin preparations. You will receive further instructions from there. Understood. So back here, this is the Vicar's office, but through here is Lord Baal's office. You are not permitted to enter. The one priest standing in front will not let you enter, so maybe we can get in there later on. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, so I come down here to where I said the weapon shop is, and Saito, who runs it, is here. Welcome, Shin. Thank you, Mr. Saito. The Archpriest told me to come here for preparations. Yes, I'm aware. Since you're going up against a Titanic demon, I'm sure you want to make sure your equipment is up to snuff. I've got some new weapons in stock. If anything catches your eye, just say the word. What do you recommend, Mr. Saito? You can equip up to 2 weapons, as I'm sure you already know. My advice, to pair a ranged weapon like a gun with a melee weapon like a knife or a sword. I enjoy a good automatic firearm myself. To each their own, though. Whatever helps you do your job. So here we have the same restoratives that we can buy from the vending machines. The 20 and 50 point recoveries, the status cure, and then we have guns. We have a shotgun, a full auto rifle, and then the plasma blaster Mark II, which is the stronger version of what we have. Eventually we will be getting the amphibious gun and the atomizer, and then we also have equipment, and we have tier 1 and tier 2. So let me see what these offer. 10 attack and recovery, 3 defense, 2 experience. That's 2 offense and recovery and 5 experience. 10 recovery, 8 attack and defense, 10 recovery and HP. Let's see. I will buy the Mark II for now, being the cheapest of them. I will not be selling our other things. Alright, we don't need an attack enhancement because we have the UR type. Oh, sorry, I skipped past that. I forgot there was more dialogue there. There you are, Shin. I've been looking for you. What's the matter, Satomi? It's about the Titanic demon. It's been spotted at the observation deck in Phoenix Gardens. We need you to head out there ASAP. By the way, but the way to Phoenix Gardens is sealed shut. You'll need an older model keycard to get in. Yes, exactly. Hanzo's waiting in the leisure district. He should have a keycard for you. Understood. I'll grab the keycard from him. Alright, I want to see... We'll look at the memories later on. So I do want to get the atomizer, and as I said, the amphibious gun too. Okay, that's just the dialogue that he says when you leave, so we didn't miss much. Okay, so you are 2 MP recovery, 2 defense, and 5 experience. The 2 that we found there, you're 2 defense and 10 MP, and you're 7 attack and 2 defense. Right, I'll switch this one on, just to get our points for these abilities a little quicker here. Okay, so we unlocked the warp ability, so I'll show you how that works now, is we're going to go over here and do what I had talked about to level up. Oh right, you can't teleport like that while you're in HQ. I nearly forgot. So let me exit HQ here, do a quick save at the mailbox across the opening here. By the way, you can just drop down and climb up, but for some reason they do have a swing point up there. Alright, so now we can use warp. So, you just select a space on the map, and you hit warp here. And we needed Lux to get up there because with her being able to stab into things. Alright. This takes a bit of time for me to get up there at first. But that is also part of why the warp ability is really good for this. There we go. Now that we got up there, I don't have to worry about using the sword to get there. But yeah, being this low level, you do want to be careful if you're going to do this, as those things will hit you pretty hard. So now we can just... Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do this way, I guess. That's the safest way to take them out, is just dodge roll once they start attacking. So we can now get the slide, but then I need 3 more in order to get the air dash. Alright, I have to map the second spot before I can warp up here. can actually hit that one. Alright, I'm going to warp down here just to heal and save for precaution. And then we'll warp back up here. I'm going to do this one more time, and then we will continue. Alright, so now, let's warp back here. You arrived at the entrance to Phoenix Gardens. Here, I've marked Hanzo's location on your map. Thanks for the help. Some of our servers are down, so I won't be able to calculate a route for you. Unfortunately, that means you'll have to use the marker to find the way yourself. Not ideal, but it'll have to do. So, when you see that red pathing on there, that is a calculated path that they give you to take to your objective. Oh, you know what else we could do? Sorry. So that's the slide right there. That's how you get through the spots like that. You just hold down and hit jump like you would in most games. And here you have a knife. So there is all of the melee weapons that are sitting out in the open here to be grabbed in the first area. The steel sword, the cleaver, or the leather whip, and the knife. So a long sword, a dagger, a whip, and a greatsword. Now you can get it's not the room I actually wanted to go to. Here we go. We have to go through a couple halls with enemies here till we actually get to the items. Which is fine, that's just more experience for me making my way over to them to get the abilities we need for that weapon. Alright, right here we have a system disc, $200, and another HP increase. Now system discs are really nice because they are a free level up. So use that, and we can now get air dash. And with that we can get that sword. So let's go back here to the start. So what you're going to want to do to get this. Oh, by the way, air dash is the dodge roll, so it's L1 or LB. So you're going on what you want to do is want to climb up, jump, and then throw the sword into the space there, hopefully where you can jump on it. Now this is a little bit of a challenge, so don't be too discouraged if you're doing it this way and it takes you a second to actually land on the sword. I'm going to come down here to recover my MP. And then warp back. That's another reason why having the warp ability will help you a lot with this. You can easily warp to a save to recover your MP and then warp back quickly. There we go. Now, also, you can just warp up there once you have it down. Now, Unfortunately, I haven't actually made my way up there enough to just work there, so we are still trying to get this. I must have worked before I landed. So what I was doing was another technique in the game, which is why I wasn't able to land on the sword. You can actually just jump straight off of it, even if you can't stand on it. There we go. And we got another puzzle piece there, and the Violet Saber, which is one of the strongest melee weapons you will have right now. It is 112 damage, 78 more than anything we have currently. So right there is that weapon and puzzle piece I was talking about at the start, and our 5-piece room right here. Alright, so let me go there and save now that we have that taken care of, and we shall continue with the game. Now, we will be getting stronger weapons than this later on, but for now, this is like one of the strongest weapons we're going to have for quite some time. Now, not only does the Mark II gun have a full clip of ammo, it also does more damage. So we can do more damage and hit enemies a lot more often with it, without having to worry about reloading. And I'm going to keep our UR type we found on for now for extra damage. Yeah, you could see him starting to dash forward there to attack, and he actually started his jump as well. Alright, now we don't need to go up there right now, as our location we're trying to head to is down below us. Now, we could go either way to get to him. It's the same distance to either side, and there's a safe point the same distance away too. Make sure to take out these guys for the experience and to get them out of the way going down. I'll just hit that save to recover and mark our game at the moment. Oh, we have another room over here. Another puzzle piece, definitely worth grabbing. Come on, I'm trying to get you to jump. Alright, I actually do not think, no. We need another ability to jump up there and grab that. I will grab the onigiri down here, though. That is another turmeric extract, which I think is an MP recovery. But again, there's an ability we don't have access to, and it's not even in our list right now, that is needed to get that. Here is Hanzo with the key card for us. Hey there, Shin. Hey Hanzo, I was told you had a key card for me. Yep, I've got it right here. Obtain key card clearance 1. I heard you're off to beat that Titanic demon in Phoenix Gardens, man. Nice. Word spreads fast around here. There's just one thing. You think these demon attacks and those Titanic demons are all just coincidence? Are you saying they're not? Me? Well, I can't say for sure. But I think there's something fishy going on. Seen anything weird lately? I'm in the dark just like you, pal. Don't ask me. Right. Guess I'll do some more digging myself. Alright, we can talk to him. Hans, about what you said earlier, do you think there's a traitor among us? I'm not exactly sure, but where there's smoke, there's fire. And I'm gonna find where it's coming from. Be careful. If anyone finds out about this theory of yours, it'll be a huge scandal. Yeah, I know. Let's see, so they want us to come up this way now. So now we will continue going this way. And the doors with the blue one are the clearance 1 securities. Damn it, a dead end. Wait, sharpen your senses. Do you feel something from that wall? What's this? A time rift. A time rift? A time distortion allows you to restore what once was, but a time rift allows you to rewind the time of the object itself. So in other words, I can rewind this wall to before it was built. Yes, the world remembers things as they existed before. Remembers, huh? If only it were that easy. So you hit Y for situations like that, and then it'll remove them, allowing you to advance. Now I have to jump up here and do this. So you either have to hold up, or face towards it, and then do it. Otherwise you're going to be doing the same one before. And here we have an Awa Oni, another new enemy. Puzzle piece down there. We're 2 away from the next door, actually. Alright, and this room will become important later on, towards the end of this. Take them out the best I can there. This one we can climb over, so you don't have to wait for it to do that. Oh, I hit the wrong thing there. Alright, let me heal up here. That's one of the situations where you want to throw her into the wall and climb up. That's another one where you'd want to hit down as you're dropping down to bring that back up. How many do I have? Alright, I got 5 of those, plus a candy, 2 onigiri, and a croissant, and a donut. Those are all... Alright, I have a lot of HP restoring right now. Alright, we shall end here shortly. Alright, so... I am going to call this video here for the second episode of Blade Chimera. This room will become of importance later on, and you'll see exactly what that is and why when we get to it. When we come back, we shall continue through the Phoenix Gardens up towards the task at hand of taking out this Titanic demon. Until then, everyone, I shall catch you in the next episode. Remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you wish. If you would like to watch me stream games live, I am Masaki2186 at twitch.tv. Have a good day.